For me, this extends into across all aspects of life, this idea of being a meek, teachable individual. Whether it's teachable through an individual, something I might have taught today, it resonates or allows someone to challenge what they thought they know and now they want to learn more, or whether it's through our own life experiences. And of course, interacting with our communities and our families helps us learn those lessons, much to our dismay sometimes. But it's all the more reason not to try to retreat from the problems of the world, particularly those that are close to home. We need these experiences to help us know whether what we're understanding is real or not. And to me, seeking truth, I do believe, and I don't mean for this to sound like some ardent proclamation of faith, I do believe in truth. Even that, though, is a sentiment that some people don't nowadays, that they think it's relative, that, well, truth is whatever your lived experience is. I think that's just silly. Maybe because I'm a scientist. I think there are things that are real. And these are things that we can touch and experiments that we can conduct. And some things are just as real, but less tangible, which is the lesson, for example, that as a father, if I react to my children in anger, it is an absolute truth that the situation will get worse. That is absolutely true. I've learned that. In fact, I've learned that lesson so thoroughly that the idea of responding in anger to my wife isn't even a possibility now, because I've learned so early how horrifically that goes for me. So whatever happens with my wife, there's never any anger from me. She can be angry, but I can't, because things just get worse, because she'll always respond with more anger. But with my kids, I know that is an absolute truth to me, that if something has happened and I respond with anger, it will absolutely get worse. If I respond calmly and kindly, it will be better. That is a truth to me, just as real as going across this hallway to my lab and doing something to some cells in a little petri dish and testing the outcome. It behooves every one of us to be humble and always trying to understand the reality of any situation, whether it is, I was told that saturated fat is bad, and now I don't believe that it is. For example, that was very much an evolution in my thinking, or whether it is something more personal or more with regards to the emotional health of an individual, which is, a little less tangible, but still real nonetheless. My view is that we should be humble and meek. That doesn't mean we're weak. That's not the same. Being humble and meek can occur in a very strong, capable, confident person, but it means that we listen, we seek first to understand when we're in an interaction, and then to be understood. That doesn't mean we're weak. It just means we respect other people and we're humble and meek, where we want to learn, we want to understand.